So very quickly, we'll be speaking on the impact of the tax reform on you as an individual. And just to also point out that when I say an individual, for the purpose of taxation, an individual is not just only you as a person. When it comes to taxation, the law only recognizes an incorporated business as a company. So if you are not an incorporated business, anything taxation falls under the taxation of personal income tax. So meaning business, if you are running a market on the side and your company or your business is not incorporated with the CAC, the law does not recognize you as a company. So what that means is that you are going to be taxable as a person. So the way I will be taxed is the same way your business in the market will be taxed. So the law does not recognize you as a company. So the first thing we're speaking on is the tax exempt threshold. So the law introduces a new threshold for incomes of persons and businesses that will not be taxed, which is 800,000 naira and below. So what this means is that if in the course or in the period of 12 months, you earn anything between 800,000 naira and below, you are not expected to pay tax on that 800,000 naira. So just to put more context into it, for personal income tax, the way it works is that it is like a graduated tax rate. So it is not when we say you earn 1 million naira, your 1 million naira is taxed at 20%. No. And that is one of the rumors that are going around everywhere. That they are saying, oh, if your uncle abroad sends you 1 million naira, government is going to take 25% on it. That is not correct. Please note that that is not correct. So if you are here and you are scared that, I earn so amounts, and what it means is that government is going to take 25% of what I earn, that is not correct. The way personal income tax works is that it flows in different percentages. So for the first 800,000 naira that you have, so let's take for example somebody is earning 1 million naira. The first 800,000 naira that the person is earning is at 0%. What that means is that out of your 1 million naira, only 200,000 naira will be subject to tax. So contrary to what people have been saying, that whatever amount that you have is going to be subject to tax at a fixed percentage, that is not correct. There is a percentage that it flows, which is what we can see on the screen. So we have the first 800,000 naira at 0%, the next 2.2 million at 15%. So whatever amount that you have that falls within this bracket, so they deduct it and add the tax percentage on it. So you earn 2 million naira, the first 800,000 naira is taxed at 0%, which means that you are not paying tax on 800,000 naira. You have 1.2 million naira that will now be taxed. So the next percentage is what is going to apply on the remaining balance. So for the income as well, the law has now expanded the income that is subject to tax. So the law has now introduced things like prices. So you as a student, if you go for debates and you earn prize money from the debates that you go to, I'm sorry to tell you that your price is now subject to tax. If you as a minister or a pastor, you go somewhere else to speak and they give you honorarium, I'm sorry to tell you that honorarium is now subject to tax. You that are a tech pro and you are earning cryptocurrencies, I'm also great to inform you that cryptocurrencies, NFTs, are now subject to tax. So the law has expanded the income that is subject to tax. So the next one that we'll speak on is for our remote workers as well. People that are in Nigeria and earning income from abroad. Please note that your income is subject to tax. And I know that, particularly for individuals, we think that sometimes it's very easy to not comply, right? And from January 2026, I can assure you that there's going to be a lot of scrutiny on businesses and income, right? And this is not to scare anybody, right? Because this is really important, and it feels as though in social media we are making it feel like the tax reform is here to kill people. The truth of the matter is there is no country in this world that you go to that don't pay tax. Right, and I've come to also see that most of the issues that we have is based on not having the information, because some of these things already exist in the law, but we were not aware, and now they are now making it very strict.